It was brave.
But I go look back and I go, that was a little crazy.
But I mean, sure, it polarized some people, but it was refreshing to see someone of your stature to sometimes speak your mind about something.
Be counted sometimes.
Trump is Hitler, though. I mean, they could use that fucking headline on the Daily News.
They didn't choose a very flattering photo of Trump for that. I would have thought they would have picked that.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
The problem with narcissists, too, is they don't like to be exposed. So when the media's exposing them, that's why he wants to sue them. They don't want anyone onto him. That's why he destroys everybody in his path.
That's right.
There's probably a ton of people out there that got a lot of shit on Trump that are afraid to say anything. I'm not coming forward. He's going to destroy me. So, and he just, and that they just want to shut everybody up. And that's what he's going to do.
I think so. That's what he'll want to do.
Yeah.
He'll say the New York Times comes to my desk before it goes out. And he'll call the guy who actually runs the paper, or the guy who sends it out, like the guy in the room, with the guy the working class guy. He'll say, "Send the first truck to the White House," and then he'll do it. Who is it? It's the president. So he'll just do it, and then somebody will go, "You can't do that." And he go, "What are you going to do about it?" That'll become Trump's logo as president. What are you going to do about it? And he'll just start doing it. I think that's the kind of guy he'll be, which will be a great story to watch, but it'll be a horrible.
I don't think he'll get much done because I think he'll be fairly ineffective and loud because everyone hates him. The Republicans don't like him. They don't want him to do much.
Yeah, but he's not going to need any of that apparatus. He'll just start doing shit, and because the system's broken enough that somebody can go in and run it roughshod right now.
I don't know. I don't know how much he'll get. I think that I think the Democrats and the conservatives would both see it in their best interest to get rid of him. I don't think either one of them wants him to. Do you know what I mean? Like the Republicans don't want him.
So every time we say that, like it's an amazing thing to watch because every time we say that about the guy, he
goes up in the
keeps
polls.
Moving. Because so here's the thing: like going to the convention, everything's against him. There's nobody in the Republican establishment, all those lever pullers, who want him. They actually really, really hate him. But he's saying the right thing.
I mean,
I don't know. People are gonna. If you only give it to me, people are gonna get upset.
Yeah,
he's hinting at that.
He's actually right though. I mean, I'm talking about the Congress and the Senate. Like once you need them to vote for what you want to do, I think he would have some trouble. The great part will be just watching him yell at everybody for not doing their job and call them out. And then maybe in 4 years, somebody who's not a total cunt will run.
You don't want him to give you a nickname. That's the death.
Oh,
every nickname he's given out has stuck in.
Lion Ted Cruz.
Well, he just Hillary's just came out over the weekend.
What was it?
What? Crooked. Right. Crooked Hillary is the new one. There was a second word to that he floated that he then said, like, no, Donald, come on, it's good. It's
with the K, we'll do it with a K.
Come on.
And they're like, no, he's like, all right. Whoever does say no to him.
But that's the latest. He came up with that yesterday or Saturday. It's going to be
Hillary.
Every headline's going to have Crooked Hillary now.
That's it. That's her name now. That's who she is.
He's got to get a better tanner though. That orange face.
That's gross.
What the fuck?
But doesn't that alarm people who do this for a living, like politicians? Like this is how hated all of you are, and this is how tired of all of you are.
That's exactly when this kind of thing happens in any country. Is when the system becomes so not representative. Nobody fucking loves any of these people.
No. But I love that he's doing that as far as this election goes. Because we're not going to be able to turn back from this. You're not going to have these guys talking in sound bites when the next election comes around.
When I wrote that thing, I learned a lot because people are so divided now. Like part of it, I wrote that to people who were thinking of voting for Trump. Like if I was writing it to anyone, it was like, if you're thinking of voting for Trump, here's my thoughts. I wasn't trying to bully anybody, but I was just saying, here's how I feel about it. And I wanted to sound like, I wanted to find common ground with the person I'm talking to. So I'm like, hey, a conservative is fine. It's a percentage of the country is conservative, so conservatives should have a share.
Yeah.
Just not this one because he's not a conservative.
Yeah.
Not to me, he's not. So a lot of liberals got really angry, and because I said a conservative would be fine. They said, don't even say that. They don't even want you to consider any thought except for theirs. So I think liberals and conservatives both have led to this kind of shit, to this election being so fucked up.
Of course,
they're offended by the idea of listening to each other. I mean, if you think you're so fucking right that you can't even listen and then reject another idea, but really listen to it, you got serious problems.
Yeah. The solution is they have to work together.
Yeah, you have to listen to people.
You absolutely have to listen and try to figure some shit out.
Yeah. It's like I used to say, listen to learn and learn to listen. Whoa. I said that all the time, and people would be like, that was pretty good.
It was because they both have the L's match up.
Yes. At first I said, listen to Larry, and it just didn't catch on.
No, because Larry's not a verb.
No, he's not.
It doesn't work. It just doesn't.
It blows my mind.
It's clear to me why that was not.
Yeah, we'll get Louis out of here. It blows my mind that they can't even agree with something the other side said just because they're not. They can't. Party. That's so ridiculous.
I asked
really
Trump
dumb.
on the phone. We had him on the phone, and I remember I was saying that I did think Obama deserved credit for Bin Laden because even though any president might, hey, if it had gone wrong, he'd have to eat shit for it. So it went well. He should get credit for it. And I think I asked him if there's anything you had liked that Obama did, and I asked somebody else that too. Is there anything he did that you think he did right? And when someone can't say, yeah, he liked this and that, you know that person is 100% unbalanced in their thinking. Yeah. But it's the same with a Democrat.
But it's both parties.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime that everything in your every answer to every question is conservative or liberal, you're just being an idiot because each issue's different according to the conditions.
There's a lot of gray area.
And also, you don't know how you're going to feel in 10 years when your life goes down the road. You know what I mean? People's feelings change and the country changes. So.
Sure. Well, Louis,
we know. Everybody in this room knows, though.
Sure.
Yeah, no, we know everything.
What the fuck do we know?
Well, Lou, I think all we can do is just put it out there and see what happens.
Yeah.
Guy who has nothing to add. Yeah, just see what happens.
See what happens and just hope for the best. Do your best.
Prepare for the worst.